This is Amanda Waller. You are now enlisted in the Suicide Squad, the Black Ops division of our agency. You will be working with heroes from Task Force X until this operation is complete. Comply, and I will commute your sentence. Disobey, and I will use that shock collar to liberate your head from your body. Amanda Waller here. This is now a Task Force X operation. You'll be working with members of the Suicide Squad until the task is complete. I assure you, they will be on their best behavior. Waller here. This affair is now under Task Force X jurisdiction. I've assigned members of the Suicide Squad to assist you in your objectives. Just keep your nose down. The squad won't step a toe out of line. This is Amanda Waller. Task Force X is taking control of this situation. I'm sending in the Suicide Squad to assist you. I assure you that those mercenaries will comply. This is Amanda Waller. This operation is now under the jurisdiction of Task Force X. For the duration, you will be working with villains from the Suicide Squad to complete the objective. Focus on the mission. We'll keep your guests in line. This is Amanda Waller. You have been recruited for a classified Task Force X mission. You'll be working with members of the Suicide Squad until all objectives are complete. I advise you to stick to the mission. This is Waller. You have been temporarily assigned to Task Force X. You will be working with members of the Suicide Squad until the mission is complete. I will remind you that our agency appreciates your complete cooperation. This is Amanda Waller. Congratulations, you've been enlisted. As a member of Task Force X, you'll be working alongside members of the Suicide Squad. Your compliance is compulsory. This is Amanda Waller. You have been recruited by our agency for a Task Force X mission. You will be working with villains from the Suicide Squad Black Ops division until the operation is complete. In an effort to assure your cooperation, you have been fitted with a security device. Do not require me to use it.
Stop encouraging them to blow up the place. We operate under a budget, you know. Harley, enough! Get back on task. Harley Quinn, I didn't have these people arrested so they could sit around and soak up tax dollars. Hurry up. Quinn, what are you doing? I need recruits.
Video by Selfie Gaming. Subscribe, like, and follow.
One more round like that and you might have trouble finding your pretty little pigtails and the rest of your head. Quinn, move them along. The next group of recruits is set to arrive any minute.
This is a top security transmission from Amanda Waller to Sarge Steele. We have determined that Merlin and David Kane are not, repeat not, on site at the League's underground temple. Whether they are supporting Raish's latest attempt to purge the planet elsewhere is unknown. I am alerting the Suicide Squad. Waller out.
This is Amanda Waller to the Area 51 Cadmus project. I will remind you that the U.S. government contracted you to complete our green kryptonite research. It must not fall into Brainiac's hands. Requests for Suicide Squad backup are being taken under consideration. Until then, we authorize you to defend yourself. Waller out.
This is a U.S. government classified safety briefing on green kryptonite, sometimes called Green K. Area 51 is the United States' primary storehouse for this alien mineral. Its effects on Kryptonians, such as Superman, are well known and include draining strength, even to death. However, effects on Earth life forms are still unknown. Waller to Sarge Steele. I'm sending in major force for the Suicide Squad. We can't leave a weapon like Chemo in the Society's hands unchallenged, especially now that he's, reproducing himself. We need samples for the public safety. I'm sure you don't disagree. Waller out. This is Amanda Waller to Major Force. Contact me immediately with results or face the consequences. Don't forget, we have all your files. We know everything about you. Failure to gain the chemoid samples is not acceptable. It's called the Suicide Squad for a reason. Waller out. This is a top security transmission from Amanda Waller to Sarge Steele. I'm pulling the Suicide Squad from Gorilla Island. The Justice League and the Society are already deployed. I say let them take on the Ultra-Humanites' delusions of grandeur. We have Brainiac to sabotage. This is Amanda Waller to checkmate. The moon is loaded with exobytes from future Luthor's detonation. If the Justice League or the Society don't succeed in taking out Brainiac's hive minions, I'm authorized to take extreme measures. We're all fond of the moon, but planetary security is on the line. Waller Star Labs with Executive Override Code AWCM1. Realign the camera on Geostat 7 for a better look at the hive operation on the moon and the heroes and villains swarming in to take them out. We can't get good intel on their numbers without some optical surveillance. Make it happen. Waller out. Amanda Waller to all agents in or near Kondak. Black magic is rising in the capital city of Sharuta. The dead are walking, and they are pissed. Felix Faust's necromancy is clearly involved, as well as some sort of faux Lazarus pit water they've got in the city wells. Long story short, pull back. The time for covert action is done. The Society and the League are going in.
Amanda Waller to Oolong President Veronica Cale. I am still awaiting your response on what exactly has happened to the Four Horsemen project. Namely, Yurd the Unknown, Raga of the Seven Atrocities, Zorm the Desolate, and Azraeus the Silent King of Death. Since they were created on your island, I advise you to answer soon, before diplomatic relations become strained.
This is Amanda Waller with a top security alert. Lex Luthor has targeted the Kansas town of Smallville for an illegal genetics experiment using Doomsday's DNA. Yes, you heard correctly. Suicide Squad, suit up! If the Justice League or Society can't handle this, you're going in. Waller out.
You got the job done. Be thankful you're not in a cell in Bel Rev. I suppose I'll have to fill that cell in Bel Rev with someone else. Good job. I knew I chose you for a reason. Nice work. Good job. You ever want a permanent position on the squad? Let me know. That was satisfactory. Look, it's called the Suicide Squad. That's as much praise as you're going to get from me. I'm Amanda Waller. You work for me now. Unless you get caught, then you're just another rogue. I'm Amanda Waller. You work for me now. My name is Amanda Waller, and as tough as you think you are, I'm tougher. I like desperation. It gets results.
Amanda Waller here. This is now a Suicide Squad operation. Members of Task Force X will be assisting you until the objectives are complete. Play nice. It's Waller. I'm taking over this situation. This team is now operating under Suicide Squad's authority. I've recruited some members of Task Force X to assist. Get the job done. This is Amanda Waller. The Suicide Squad is now in control of the situation. I'm sending in members of Task Force X to assist you. I don't want to hear any complaints. You will cooperate with them. Amanda Waller here. This little affair is now under the jurisdiction of the Suicide Squad Black Ops Division. At the behest of our agency, heroes from Task Force X will join you until this operation is complete. Do be hospitable towards our guests. Understand? This is Amanda Waller. You have been recruited for a Suicide Squad mission. You'll be working with members of Task Force X until the operation is complete. Failure is not an option you want to explore. Amanda Waller here. You have been appropriated by the Suicide Squad. You will comply and work with the members of Task Force X until the objective is complete. Failure to do so will result in your termination. This is Waller. You are now assigned to the Suicide Squad. By now, you are intimately aware of our arrangement. Cooperate with the members of Task Force X, or I yank the leash connected to that collar.